This season, Sporting Lisbon is running away with the league title, after a very poor last season by their standards. This season, besides some smart transfers, Ruben Amorim has implemented a tactical system which took almost everyone by surprise. I say almost, as they lost a game here and there. The tactical system relies on smart reading of the game, picking up the best possible passes, and moving the ball fast when possible. Also, the players are required to interpret various roles in the final third, interchanging positions as per each game moment. Ruben Amorim is not a stranger to success. For me, but maybe for other football fans as well, he was noticed after the results he had at Sporting Braga. He took the club to a famous win in the Domestic League Cup final against FC Porto after a late goal by Ricardo Horta. All this before moving to Sporting Lisbon. The former Benfica player brought the Primeira Liga title to Estádio José Alvalade after 19 years. The irony in that. The tactical style for this season is made of a 3-4-3 or a 3-4-2-1 formation, which requires the players to play close to each other and bounce off passes across the pitch to try and destabilize the opposition's defense. This 3-4-3 formation is unusual, as in possession it becomes a 3-1-6, especially in the opposition's defensive third. The formation is intentionally designed as narrow to attract the play in the middle of the pitch and release players in the half spaces and on the flanks. The centre-backs play a very important role in this tactic, being required to pick up through balls at times should they get the opportunity. A sweeper keeper on attack duty as the goalkeeper. This is chosen as the goalkeeper must become a passing option when the team is in possession and must sweep up loose balls when the defense is surpassed. In front of him, the back three is made of a wide centre-back on defend duty. The wide centre-back role is preferred here as it tells the player to stay wider and occasionally cross the ball from deep. Here, you need a player comfortable on the ball, able to spring forward passes when needed. The ball-playing defenders on defend duty are chosen then, while the left-sided one is required to stay wider but is told to hold position. In this way, we make sure that the half spaces and the flanks are covered in case of counter-attacks. Of course, these three players are not going to hold the opposition off for long, so a defensive midfielder is chosen as a shield in front of them. This player is required to recover the ball as fast as possible and release it to the attacking teammates. The support role is used as we need him to step up in the central area of the midfield but not go too much forward. For this reason, dribble less is chosen as a player instruction. A segundo volante is his midfield partner. The attack duty is chosen as we need the player to make late runs forward, becoming an attacking midfielder if possession is prolonged, congesting the final third and creating space for the attackers by drawing one of the opposition's players onto him. Dribble less is chosen as we need him to just go forward and play a simple passing game, without too much time spent on the ball. Two wingbacks, one on support and one on attack duty, are needed. Sporting Lisbon focused their attack on the left side of the pitch more often than on the right one. For this reason, the left-sided wingback is required to go further forward to become a threat on his flank when his team crowds the midfield area. Stay wider for both, but the left-sided one is also required to take more risks and cross more often. Two inside forwards are chosen then, one on support and one on attack duty. These two players are required to sit narrower to draw the opposition defenders onto them and free up space on the flanks. They are also asked to mark tighter, as them and the striker are the first line of the counter press. The left-sided one must be more dangerous and become a second striker at times when his teammates need the final pass to be sent to someone other than the striker. The striker is the complete forward on support duty, as he must come deep to pick up the ball, to draw a defender onto him and create space for the inside forwards to run into. This player is the goal scorer but also the pivot of the team. Victor Gyökeres is playing in this role. He scored 33 goals this season so far. And in the same way, my complete forward scored 32 goals in our season. No special player instructions for him. As mentality, I went with positive. He can also use attacking if you are the best team in the league or the match. In possession, narrow attacking width, pass into space, underlap on the left side and play out of defense. Underlap is used as we need the team to hold onto the ball on the left side until the segundo volante comes forward to congest the area in front of the goal. Short passing directness and a slightly higher tempo, and low crosses. In transition, counter press, counter and distribute the ball quickly to the defense and through short kicks. Out of possession, high press, standard defensive line, trigger press more often and step up more. You can use the high defensive line and tick off the step up more option, but you must have fast defenders to use this setting. With step up more and the standard defensive line, the defensive players keep the line a little deeper and step up more only when they are required to. The same way as Sporting Lisbon this season, we have also dominated domestically, winning the treble, scoring 110 goals and conceding 32 in the league. Of course, this may have been aided by the quality of my team compared to the rest of the league, but we also had a very good season in the Champions League. We won 4 games in the league phase against tough opposition like Real Madrid or RB Leipzig and drew 2 games against Nice and Atletico Madrid. Unfortunately, AS Roma got the better of us in the round of 16 after we eliminated Marseille in the previous round. There are speculations of Ruben Amorim being Jurgen Klopp's successor at Liverpool, as Ruben Amorim is a brilliant manager, seemingly capable of turning any team into its best version.